Hi everyone, I'm Paula and today I'm going to explain you how does the memory work, the memory of your computers. And the first thing you need to know about a memory is where it is. And as I was explaining you in the other video what is a computer, the computer's hardware has three main parts, and one of those is the CPU, or the Central Processing Unit, which is where all the data and information that the computer needs in order to work is. So that is where the memory is. And also the CPU has three main parts as well. The first one is the control unit, which control and gives all the instructions to the computer. The second one is the arithmetic logic unit, or ALU, which performs mathematical calculations and all the logical operations the computer needs in order to work. And the third part, and the one we are interested in, is the memory. This appears in the form of registers that are high-speed units of memory used to store and control data. There are two registers. The first one is the program counter, or PC, which is the one that keeps tracks on all the next instructions to be performed in the memory. And the second one is the instruction register, or IR, which is the one that holds all the instructions that are being executed or have been executed. This is a diagram of what I just told you. The control unit also controls the memory and the ALU as well. The second thing you need to know about the memory is that every single computer has a power and a performance. And the performance and power of a computer are determined by the speed of the processor. And what is a processor? A processor is a system that sends out signals, the instructions for the computer, and these signals fix are certain intervals to measure and synchronize the flow data. This is basically where the speed of the data is measured. And we measure the speed of the data at clock speed, which normally we call it gigahertz. A normal computer will have 4 gigahertz. Also, 1 gigahertz equals 1 billion cycles per second. But how does this really work? The programs and data which pass through the processor must be loaded into the main memory in order to be processed. This means every time you order something to the computer, this will first go to the CPU, and second, the CPU will create a copy of it into the RAM chips. This is like the history line of your internet page, which shows you all the pages you visit. Well, this is the same thing. There are two types of memory: the RAM, or random access memory. This is volatile, which means that every time you switch off the computer, this information disappeared. This can be expanded by adding extra chips. And the other type of the memory is the ROM, the read-only memory, which is non-volatile, which means that it doesn't disappear and contain all the instructions and routine for the basic operations of the CPU. The basic input-output system, the system that controls all the information when you're connecting other devices to the computer. Uses the ROM to control the communications with peripherals. This is getting a little bit harder, I know, but I will try to explain it the best way I can. The main circuit board inside your system is called the motherboard and contains the processor, the memory chips, expansion slots, controls for the peripherals, and all the CPU devices. All of this is connected by the buses, which are electrical channels which allow devices inside the computer to communicate with each other, like the wires. And for example, the front side bus carries all the data that passes from the CPU to all the devices. The bus width or the bus size determines how much data can be transmitted. It can be compared to the number of lanes no matter way. The larger the width, the larger the size of the width of the bus, the more data can travel through it. And expansion slots allow users to install expansion cards and features like sound, memory, and network capabilities. Watch out! This is an explicative diagram of all the things I showed you. I know it sounds very technical, but it's easier than you think. Here we have the central process unit, which is the first one part of the hardware, and the three main parts that are inside it, which are the control unit, the arithmetic logic unit, and the register. This is the memory where all the tasks you give to the computer are processed, and they travel through the bus into the main memory and remain. Well, the ROM information remain. The RAM disappear every time you switch off the computer. And that's all. That's it. Thanks for watching, and hope you like the video, and see you.